Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back for more Final Fantasy Legend 2. I almost just said Final Fantasy 2, which this is not, though it is kind of similar. Anyway, I am going to change around the Magi situation here. I'm going to give Aerie... Give me just a second, I'm going to take the speed off of Toki. Just not give him anything for right now. I'm going to give the speed one to Aerie because I want her to have a speed stat. I need her to go faster more often so she can start getting mana builds. And in general, you know, ironically enough, though I just said I need to get her mana up, the little boost from mana isn't going to make too big of a difference right now, but I just want to start getting her stats up pretty quick. For now, I'm going to give Kai the mana Magi, because there's not a whole lot of fire users here, if I remember correctly. And, yeah, for right now, we'll just give Toki the defense Magi and just make him even more invincible. We should never get touched again, though the enemies here are going to start getting way stronger, so... Farewell, Giants. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Don't have any, zoning people here to, just knock it all down? I know I just came here, this isn't what I meant to look at. Came here at the end of the last episode. There's plenty of good stuff to get here, but I'm not going to get all of it yet. I don't know, maybe the giant town might be a good idea. Anyway, so here's the giant gear. It's very, very expensive. But the whole trick about it is, it stays pretty good throughout the game, because when you equip it, it gives you a strength buff. So if you have people that need strength, that's pretty great. Plus for robots, you can just get the gloves here, which is significantly cheaper. We were 15 coins short of it. There's also the Geta, which is kind of similar to the giant stuff in that it gives you a strength bonus, and is significantly cheaper. So maybe that might be the move for your robots. I'm not gonna buy one yet though, because we're gonna get one for free pretty quickly, and I will see how I want to move from there. If the defense boost is as big as I remember, I might buy a couple more. Anything I wanted in here? Silver. Gold. That's pretty good. But for now, I shall ignore it. Because we're going to get Crunk! Excuse me, who was that in the corner there? Why, this looked like it was one of those ones you couldn't really get to. I was just playing Golden Sun, and they play really pretty well with like the whole like edge of the map thing and having things to explore there. I always think it's really fun when RPGs do that. Oh shit, it's actually our dad. I thought it might be the mask guy from before, but no, it's just our dad. Glad that he remembers us. And that, you know, we actually get our model here instead of having Toki do it all for us. I guess that makes sense. Well, yeah, we wanted to get them to you. Oh, but it's cool. We'll just take yours, I guess. Dad, come on. Be our fifth party member. And he vanishes. Well, I guess our mission's changed now. It's not just enough to gather the Magi to meet Dad. Now we're doing something specific with it. We've certainly come far, haven't we? Might be misremembering here, but I thought there was an item around here. Guess not. I do kind of like when RPGs don't have items hidden and stuff, so I don't have to pixel hunt every single town. Did you not hear me come in your back door? Johnny, huh? I don't know, are people buying the giant gear? How are we going to equip it? Do you just like, is it like giant metal, like orichalcum or something? No, that's how it's pronounced, like orichalcum. I always said orichalcum. I'm still probably gonna say it, I just said orichalcum, so Jesus, that was bad. I just said I did it again. Orichalcum because, I wanted to sound cool in front of everyone here. Johnny! Ah. Wonderful. You look pretty small to me. Cool. If you say yes, he'll just get mad at you, so say no, and you get a fun little piece of advice. I guess that kind of just feels like 10 GP for the game to mislead you, huh? But it's not like there's any, like, permanent downsides to saying yes. Just talk to him again, and on you go. Anyway, no more sad music. And an encounter right away. Hey, Rhino! We fought one of these guys back in, Oh no, we put Aerie up in front. That's not good. By the way, I moved all the, everyone's setup around, specifically so, Toki's still fast. Gar is still fast, too, jeepers. Poor Aerie didn't get a thing to do. Blitz, huh? I don't remember what that does, actually. Give me just a second. Okay, so Blitz apparently lowers an enemy's agility. I don't know if it's an attack that does that, or if it just, you know, we can test that here. Here, I'll use Blitz real fast. Have everyone else shield. Oh, that's not very useful at all, is it? And Aerie almost died for it. Wonderful. So, probably old news now, but, Ashura can be tied up with the whip as well, so if you have one... Ooh, Aerie's mana went up, that's nice. I did a lot of grinding off-screen that I ended up not, saving, because I kind of accumulated way too much gold and HP for Aerie without getting, like, any of her, like, magic or agility up. So, it's nice that we got something super quick this time. I'm gonna have Gar mostly just waste his turns. Toki's pretty fast. And even with the Speed Mage, Aerie's just not doing it. So, maybe we should focus on her agility for now. I kind of wish that bow was doing more, but... Okay, we lost Blitz and acquired Ice. That's fine, I didn't really want Blitz anyway. Well, now I've got Ice, that's handy. Would have been more handy in Ashura's realm, but... A secret bitch! Can't just say secret passage. Okay, here's something that definitely got changed in the Collection of Mana version. They're not called this there. I'm sorry, did I say Collection of Mana? Collection of SaGa. They were changed to Partisans in that game. But I wonder why. Yeah, this you can definitely tell this came out before a certain event, and the well, I guess it still technically was the summer of 2001. Well, now that we've got all that done, hit him with the SMG! I don't know, worrying if that's gonna get me in trouble is one thing when I'm sitting here yelling about SMGs the entire time. Hey, free Colt! They're not particularly useful now, but they're free. That's strange. I'm not lost, I just, forgot that... I might not have even known. I think I explored here more before I tried going through there. See, there's another little mouse hole we can get into. See, now you can see how, like, good Surprise is. On a turn like that with big groups, we really can just kind of take our time with ensuring that Aerie gets at least one move in. Yeah, she's a little weaker now without that mana one, but I'm hoping that that pays off when we start getting more agility boosts, which, you know, I'm not even doing here, so... Not sure what I'm talking about, really. Cool. Get attacked under the bed by fiends! Flame should still be good here, but I think at least once per battle, I'm going to make sure that Aerie uses the bow, just so we can advance. And sleep. Ooh, the enemies are starting to get stronger. Can't just one-shot everything. Hit him with the flame! Oh, I was going for the... That's why. I was going for the rapier instead of the saber. Yeah, see? Nice big damage now. Oh, apparently the stat gain that you can get is dependent on the last action you took, so... Using the bow and then using flame means... whoops. Anyway, got 2 more Magi. Which is probably why they put a Magi check there, so you just, didn't get what you needed. And, miss out on 2 Magi. Pretty... I mean, you could say it's a bit of a roundabout way to do it, but I'm going to say it's impressive. Cool. I wonder, like I said, I don't know if just taking the action is enough or if it has to do damage. Kinda not really working our way here, huh? Can't remember, was it 1 up? And now we're out of sleep charges, so we can't just, bully our way through it, but that's fine. We're not going to be here too much longer. We're basically done with the Giants world now. There's, like, 1 more thing we have to do. It was down there. Oh, it wasn't. Alright, back up. See? Nice and open. Well, that's what we're looking for. But first we get a gold shield. Wonderful. And the almighty Gaeta shoes. So let's get some equipment going now. And let's swap people around real quick before I forget. Toki. Eri. Though really, Kai can take a hit better than Eri. I should put her all the way in the back. I don't know why I've had Kai here so long. Okay, so let's swap out the silver shield for the... Well, actually, we can keep the silver shield for now. We can just give him the gold shield. Boom! Basically invincible. And we'll swap out the bronze gloves here for the Gaeta. Oh, no, the Gaeta don't give him the strength buff. Huh. Oh, well. Anyway, these are the shelves that they were talking about. They don't really look like shelves, but, you know, Game Boy games. You take what you're given. Heal yourself, Kai. Let's shoot the fiend. With a bow. Put a nice little bow on it. But yeah, once we grab that item there, we're done here, so... Don't need that. Hey. By 11. Okay, and Eri lost ice and acquired an immunity to poison. That one I'm not too upset about. That one's going to ship for a good long while. Oh, wow, we got a lot of big boys here. Silvers, crabs, and Robo 28s. The potential for fun is endless. I'm gonna go with the bow because against the horse, just because I don't think that one's going to survive. Or that one's gonna die quickly enough. It's kind of a crapshoot on whether Gar or Eri goes first, huh? Ah, that sounds yummy. But yeah, now we got the Micron, so we're done with the Giants world. We never really have to come back here unless we want some Giants gear for later. Which, now I'm not sure if it, I don't remember if it was an invisible strength bonus or not is the thing. I probably should have tested that before I started running my mouth off, huh? Okay, I guess now we're really swapping around, huh? It's really funny because you can lose a skill and just immediately gain it back. Like, I've gotten ones where it's like, Eri lost fire and acquired fire. Which is just silly. Cool. Guess they had a lover squirrel. But yeah, now we're pretty much done with the Giants world, so now the big thing is just to get back to Key, so I will meet you there. And here we are back at the Temple of Assis back in the First World. Anything new to say? Wait, Sneaked just feels wrong. Like, it's gotta be correct, right? But, like, Snuck just feels like as it should be. I knew it felt wrong. This is one of the ones that changed in Collection of SaGa. See here, it says they sidled into Key's body, and also looks a little off because they had to change the text. I knew it. Ha! Alright, Key, we're going in! Yahoo! Alright, so, I don't know if I should put, like, a photosensitivity warning here. I'm not quite sure if that's, like, the right term for it here. Anyway, now we got a bunch of new enemies to fight, which is why I was more eager to move on. You know, we don't need to waste all of our time there. Now, the stone enemies I'm now imagining, have a lot of defense, but, like, you hit them with magic, and boom. Zip, zap, zoodle. So as you can see, like, this is, like, Key's arm that we're going down, which I think is really fun. We got some grip in her blood plasma. I was watching some people playing this, and they didn't know what grip was. I think it's, like, an antiquated term for, like, the flu, or a cold. Like how tuberculosis, like, it used to be called, the consumption. Coming down with consumption. Just a bit of an antiquated term. I am not eating grip meat. Would you like a prion disease? Of all monsters to give you meat, that's horrifying, huh? E, why do you have 5 terrorists in your body? There's implications there. I'm not gonna get into them, but, they certainly exist, don't they? But, like, not only are they in here, but they're small. You have small terrorists in you. I'm not even gonna continue on with that. They lost Para and acquired Thunder! Which we'll probably lose in, like, 5 seconds anyway, so yahoo! Well, her speed's just really not coming along here, huh? And she's not getting a whole lot done. So aquatic enemies like Crab are weak to Thunder, usually, from what it seems, huh? I'm betting that I do have to, like, actually have it connect. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. There are stronger bows later on that I'm sure will help, so I think I might just worry about it then, rather than bash my head against a wall here. I mean, hell, now that we've got Thunder, let's use them against robots. I'm not sure. Wow! 93 damage against Toki? Uh-oh. Alright, they're not weak to him, but, you know, I was kind of figuring it would be like traditional Final Fantasy, where robots generally are weak to Thunder. But this isn't a traditional Final Fantasy. Also, at this point in this series' lifespan, I'm not sure if, Hey, I got it right. A fire magi was in her right finger. Yeah, so this is what the next little bit is going to be. We're going to go through various parts of Key's body. And gather the treasures within. Yeah, Gar is going to be a little bit of a... I was going to say a letdown, but that's not really how I want to go about saying it. Just since all he can do is be a single targeter. He's good against, like, bosses, but... I might put the mana back on... The mana magi back on Aerie. Because if she's hitting a weakness and not actually finishing it off, that's not good. Yeah, let's swap those back. Like, Aerie's basically going last anyway, so... It was a fun experiment, but I believe, it is done. Oh, that means Toki. Let's give you the speed so your big ol' powerful arms can kill once more. You can have defense for now, whatever. Hey, that's sweet mana! So apparently the elemental ones are also bugged in a different way. Like, not only do they give the effects that I mentioned, but like, if I gave poison to Aerie, her flame skill would do more. Or it says that fire moves are buffed. I don't know if that includes flame. I know that sounds silly, but like, it might be one of those things like, oh, you know, you have flame, but you don't have fire. Like, I think that was in Demon Slayer, right? Where it's like, the fire and flame Hashira are like technically different entities. Because like fire is different than flame, and like they're read differently in kanji. I might be thinking way too hard about this, but I don't really want rock meat either. Boy, I was kind of hoping by now, Aerie might at least get some mana. These are higher leveled enemies, but if we don't, I mean, it's not like crucially important. I did a lot of level grinding by this point just because I wanted to be super ahead of the curve. But I'm not going to be, you know, riotously pissed if not. I can always grind off screen if I need to. Plus, manipulating the RNG in this game, well, not this game necessarily, just the emulator. I don't know if it's just specifically a BGB thing. Hey, at least we get some HP. Yeah, I don't even think Aerie has to land or even make a move in order to gain HP after a fight. Damn it, got the wrong one. Long-ass fingers. Her long-ass arms, too. What is she, a gibbon? The magical gibbon? Gibbons are fun. I like gibbons. You ever see a gibbon? They hoot and they holler. Though most monkeys do. Yeah, see, that's the kind of damage we like to see. Oh, we got Kick. That's something. That's one I might give to Aerie to do some grinding off screen, just because there's so many charges. It's free. And people said it's good. People said that's how like they get agility like on their mutants and or mutants and humans or whatnot. I might just be getting super unlucky, but maybe I've just been getting super lucky in general. Attacking a rhino with an axe just doesn't seem like hey, there we go. And a cure tome. That's great. I'm sorry, does she have 6 fingers? Wonderful. Get to ice. Alright, so some of our charges are looking a little, like our crowd control charges are looking a little low. Yeah, see, only 7 left here. And Kai's almost out of thunders. So, you can just walk out of Ki at any time, which is probably what I'm going to do here, and go back to the inn slightly up north, so that I can restore all those. Damn, plus 16 HP. Never mind, our luck's coming back. Fight one last grip, and then I'm going to start cutting battles out of here as well, because we've basically seen everything and all that they can do. Oh no, Kai got poisoned. I don't know if that sticks around after battle or not. Doesn't appear to. There are some that do stick around. But anyway, I will meet you back inside of Ki's body. Another Colton gained by 8. Not bad. How's her HP doing? Up to 186. She's got as much HP as Gar does now. I think this must be Aerie's heart. I don't like that we can just, like, enter this. Like, I'm assuming we're walking through, like, her veins or, like, blood vessels, so, like... Is she gonna be okay? Like, are we gonna, like, cause, like, a clot? And again, we go into her... spoiler alert, you know, if we went a little further up, we're blocked because it's another mana gate. Or a Magi gate. So, you know, we're walking around in there, like, I hope I don't want to accidentally, like, trip an aneurysm, you know? Sure would be a mean thing to do to her good buddy. Crab is weak against Thunder. Actually, you know what? I don't like the fact that God damn, man. I'll take 17. Yeah, as you can see there, that one went fast enough. I don't have to skip it. But, Aerie didn't make a single move in that battle, and she got HP out of it, so... Not bad, I'd say. Hit him with another bat of Thunder! I was gonna say, for agility, it's been down by 3. That's actually pretty devastating for Toki. That's his entire source of damage. For anyone here watching who was, like, old enough to, like, experience Pokemania in the 90s, or maybe just in general, like, I don't know how the kids are experiencing things nowadays. Like, did you have friends who, like, watched the Pokemon anime, like the Kanto one back then, and think that Rock was immune to electric because of the Brock fight? I took that as gospel when I first watched it, because the anime was my first experience to Pokemon, so, like, I was like, oh no, a Rock type, I better not use a... electric move on it. And then, like, I misclicked once. Well, clicked. I misfired and accidentally used, like, Thunderbolt against a Kabutops or something. And it went through and was super effective, and I was like, wait, what? That's not right. He's supposed to be immune to it. And that was when I learned that, children's cartoons could lie to you. Well, Aerie has a metric shitload of HP now. Her defense still isn't too hot, so I'm gonna keep her in the back for a little bit longer. SMGs against the Rhinos, which I feel like I should be put on a list for saying that. I love Rhinos. I don't want to do anything to the tank puppies. Tank puppy is a cute way to, like, refer to Rhino. They might put me as one of those, like, heck and epic doggo people, but, like, I don't know. Maybe sometimes they have a point. You ever think about that? I think Tank Puppy is cute. Sort of in the same way that I refer to, I saw on Tumblr once, someone referred to, what was it, crocodiles? Not crocodiles, no, those ones are scary. Referred to alligators as Floridian swamp kittens. And to this day, I still do it. Same way with, like, Borzois, they're, like, elvish forest horses, I think is how they put it. Like, I don't know, if it's funny to me, I keep it. Yeah, see, like I said, Aerie lost Thunder and acquired Thunder. The Department of the Redundancy Department. I'm gonna split. Sort of like the same way, there's a university in Maryland where it's like it's like called like University of Maryland now. No, it's University of Maryland Global Campus. That's what they call it now. But for a long time, like even when I went to college, it was called University of Maryland University College. Which I'm sure that fits, but man, it just does not scan well. It just sounds silly. Like, that sounds like something like a kid would make up, right? Alright, if the enemy groups are, like, less than 4 total, I think I'm just gonna split. I want to save my charges. Like, Aerie's good on HP for now. I'm not gonna be too pressed about that. Gamers, would you shrink yourself down and this actually I'm not gonna finish that. That was meant in a more innocent way than it came across, despite what I may title this episode. Because you always see that in cartoons. Like, invariably there's an episode where, like, a friend of theirs gets sick. And they're like, oh, we have to go inside and get the bad thing out of them. I think Teen Titans had an episode like that. Though I don't remember a whole lot of, like, late-era Teen Titans. Boy, howdy the encounter rate. Boy, it's getting a little Mother 1 in here, isn't it? Alright, now we're going in Key's vagina. Though, given that it's like walking more like this might actually be your butthole. It's your large intestine. Gamers, we're reverse poop right now. I really should be careful with how I title this episode. I think it's a fascinating idea. I don't know if any game had done it by this point, really. I know Super Bonk has one like it, but this came out, I don't want to say a long time before Super Bonk, but a decent amount of time before Super Bonk. Like, Super Bonk was like, what, 93, 94? And this was, I want to say it was straight up 1990, at least in the West. Might have been earlier in Japan. So this was definitely before Super Bonk. I don't know if it's the first game to use it, but it's definitely the earliest one that I've played. I say that like I've played Super Bonk. I haven't. Okay, that was too much. Oh no, I thought I... Boy, everyone just sat there staring at each other. For some reason, I thought I sent Toki at the group with an SMG, but I did not. But yeah, if the groups are too small, like, yeah, we get the stat chance, but like... You know, I can get stats anywhere. With how many encounters we're fighting here, I mostly just want the money. Like, see, that's a hefty little treat, isn't it? I guess Aerie could use the Cure. You know, the band, The Cure. I actually don't know a ton about The Cure. I think I know, like, Fascination Street. Oh. Speed! The speed of... shite. Now, there must have been something wrong with that, because the speed one's bugged to be super impressive. Maybe it's based on turn order. Or, like, positioning in the party. Because, like, she has 11 speed, so the Speed Magi alone should have pushed her up to 20-something. Ah, wonderful. Aerie lost fire, thunder, and is now weak to fire. That's right, your mutant can just pick up something actively harmful to her. Sort of like a computer in the possession of a erstwhile child. You. Can you just drop you? Oh yeah, I don't have thunder anymore. Shit. Ain't that something? Yeah, you might want to save now and again and ensure you don't lose something you want. It's not like Final Fantasy Legend 1, because that one was brutal with it, man. Because, like, in that one, it didn't tell you if you lost or gained anything. So, after every single battle, you just had to check all your mutants to make sure that if they gained something or lost something that you wanted. It could get rough sometimes, not going to lie. I might have taken on a little more than I could chew here. Nice. I'd eat Oni meat. No, I wouldn't. I was gonna just cut there, but no, these guys look strong. Or there's just so many of them. Yeah, this is why crowd control is so important. Like, yeah, Swissguard did a lot of damage there, but, you know, it was just one of them. Whereas Toki can just sit there and annihilate all of them. I might buy a second SMG so Gar has some more stuff to do. Or it can just be a little more useful when there's groups. Ooh, that's a big group. God, I missed that thunder already. Like I said, it's probably worth buying a spellbook now and again just to make sure you're not totally reliant on this, because, like, I have 2 slots permanently taking Surprise and Warning. Like, I'm never getting rid of those. And I gotta keep Flame just so I have something more to use. So the last one's always gonna be a little iffy. Alright, up to the front we go. See how far I can get without an encounter. I'm surprised I got to finish my sentence. Alright. That was actually the only encounter all the way from the feed. I think that's super impressive. Heal Squiscar up. Now, curative spells aren't super useful on robots because they have no mana. But, you know, Kai's mana is just so high that it kind of counteracts that. Alright, well, here's her neck, so we're going into her brain. There's something that crossed the blood-brain barrier. We have to fight Kai's Prions. I'm gonna save one last SMG charge. Kind of wasting it. Well, actually, no. Now he gets to keep 2 SMG charges. It's not like he super needs it. It's not like a super powerful boss coming up. It's not like Ashura. It's more like, Actually, was that my last Thunder charge? Hey, we got our mana up. That was entirely worth it. Oh no, Key herself is keeping us out of here. Alright, well, let's blast her phagocytes clean out of her body. Not anything we can do about that, but, the SMG might be enough, honestly. Yeah, there we go. Turns out, I'm not gonna finish that. That might get me in trouble. You can hazard a guess. Oh, it fully healed us. Ain't that something? You can hazard a guess where I was going with that. I'll let you go from there. I don't know. I think it might have been a mistake to go for Flame over Thunder. Yeah, Flame hits everything, but now that everyone has group clearing stuff, it's not as important. You're welcome, Key. Alright, we did it! Key is all safe and all good. Not like it was super important. God damn it, I didn't mean to talk to her again. Yeah, what does that put our mana total up to now? God, I keep saying mana. Magi. 25. We're about a third of the way there. Is everyone just gone now? Yeah, no. Temple of Assis is just pretty empty now. It's a little lonely now. I liked having those guys around. Well, we got all of our charges back, and we're about to get to a town really soon anyway, so... let's just keep marching on. Really surprised I didn't get into an encounter there. Actually, before we go on, I want to check how Aeries' stats are doing. Yeah, 14 mana, plus she has that on... she's gonna be pretty strong. I want to get X-Fire off really as soon as I can. And as soon as that's gone, I'm gonna start putting Flame in the bottom. Because that one, I'm not... like, that one's ran its course. We can move on from that. If I'm not mistaken, it's either this world or the next one. We're about to get something really nice for Aerie. Higher and higher up the tree we go. I feel like I should do an LP of 1. I haven't played 1 in a long time. 1 was the only one I'd actually put. What is this little guy? Moth. Jesus, you kidding me? Look at him. He's so cute. You little fucking proboscis. Jesus Christ. I am not eating moth meat. I don't know. Is there any meat in this game that I would eat? Well, crap. Never mind. Easy. What do you gotta say? Palace of Apollo, huh? He can't be a god yet. He's missing most of the Magi. What are you doing in there? It's in your walls. I like the lizards, he's cute. Well, that's nice. I don't know, after dealing with Ashura, I'll be pretty glad to never have to deal with another megalomaniac god. I sure hope he's nice. Apollo's a really cool name. Sure did. Yeah, when I did competitive Pokemon back in 5th gen, I would name all of my weather-based Dragonites after the gods of whatever weather it was. So, like, I had a sun one named Apollo, and a rain one named Poseidon. Oh, he's kind of hot. Oh, you're just giving us one of your Magi? Why do you do this? Okay. It was left in a riddle, huh? The wind blows underground. Flame burns underwater. Darkness shines brightly. Huh, wonder what all that could be about. I don't want to have to listen to all that again. So, let's use the Prism Magi and see how many are left, actually. 9, huh? Wow. We'll be like halfway to godhood by the time we're done with this place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the place where we're going to get something excellent for Aerie. Cool. There should be a town over to the right. Whoa, that's frightening. How would you feel if you were just, like, walking around through your town and just, like, that went at you? I think it's the dangly little, like, optical nerves that, like, really just, like, take it to the next level. It's a little alarming, I'm not gonna lie. The eye is bad enough, but... Okay. Yeah, we defeated the creature that had 3 big eyes, and now it's opened its 4th eye! Ah, well, Aerie was paralyzed. Wonderful. So this entire fight is useless. Yep, let's just get out of here. I don't even want to deal with it. Shoot him. Oh! I got HP out of it, huh? That turned out better than I expected. There's the town. Whoa. Griffin, huh? Like... Peter? These guys feel like they'd be immune to fire, right? I might just be thinking about Manticores. I don't know, Apollo's theme sure sounds a little... Hey, it's Hatsugiri. Wonder what gear they have here. See, the fog spell, which I think is just, like, confusion. Rockets... Sleep, prayer. I don't remember what prayer does. Headbutt is another karate. Counter is interesting because it kind of acts like counter in Pokemon, where you take a hit and you can just, like, return it back. Chainsaws are insta-kill, potentially, but they're not as useful as they were in the first game, where, you know the meme about, you could one-shot the final boss with the chainsaw. Now, it has more of a, there's more of a calculation to it, so it's not as busted as it was. I don't think he should have done that, personally. Speed up! That's temporary. Gold stuff. Bleh. I'll go back for some of those gold, Oh, look, he was having fun. I guess that might just be up to us. As it tends to be around here. Huh. Alright, let's get some information before we call it an episode. That doesn't sound right. Keep that in mind. Just literally scientific proof versus nuh-uh. So bright and luminous you need the eye to see the truth, huh? Wonder what that could mean. Sir, can I get out of here? Thank you. Alright. So, I think now's as good a time as any to call it an episode. In the next episode, I'm going to... Or in between the next episode, I'll find how I'll gear up properly so we can have some good defense here, because now we're starting to get a little low. But we have plenty of gold after all that, so we ought to have a nice, good time. But what could be the deal with Neptune or that underwater volcano they're talking about? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Legend 2. See you guys then!